Hey folks, Eric Lehman here. You're watching TPL, episode 571. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Final day of July, ladies and gentlemen. Red Sox playing against the Angels right now. It is, they got themselves out of an inning in a crazy double play. It was crazy, man. Well, anyways, as you know, the Patriots training camp has opened up, and Tom Brady was there, but unfortunately, he is not being himself. Obviously, the 4-game suspension that the idiot commissioner Roger Goodell handed down. Not only that, I blame the owners of the Colts, the Ravens, and the entire AFC East division. The reason why those 5 teams right there, the owners of those 5 teams, have been having so much trouble against the Patriots. Here's a question to all the owners in the NFL, except for Robert Kraft. Do you idiots actually think that suspending Brady for 4 games is going to solve your problem? Do you actually think that's going to work? Do you actually think that suspending Tom Brady for 4 games is going to solve your problem of beating the Patriots? Do you actually think that? I mean, logic here, NFL owners, because you guys are so stupid. You think too much with your money. You decide not to part with it by signing, Robert Kraft is a smart man with his money, all right? Bill Belichick is a smart man when it comes to talent. And believe me, you other owners don't even have the players and the coaches that have the smarts enough to have the talent and the teamwork. That's why the Patriots have been winning. You owners need to get through your thick skulls. Signing a player over $100 million for 5 years or whatever isn't going to solve your problem of beating the Patriots. Suspending one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL is not going to solve your problem. And if Patriot haters don't agree with me, guess what? I'm sorry. That's my opinion. And if you don't like it, too freaking bad. So, but we'll find out how Garoppolo does in the first 4 games of the season. We'll see. And, because it takes more than Tom Brady to win games. I mean, we have Bennett, we have Gronk, we have Welker. No, we don't want Welker. Excuse me, Edelman and Amendola and Chris Hogan. I think those 3 wideouts. So I'm just really excited about the Patriots season and see how Garoppolo does. I hope if Jimmy G goes 4-0. I want to say how and the owners are going to be feeling very, very stupid right about now. I'm hoping they be feeling a little stupid. So that's pretty good. So what else is on? Oh yeah, Rusev and Lana got married over the weekend in Malibu. They're gonna have another one in Rusev's home country of Bulgaria, and so it'll be really, really cool for them. And congratulations to Rusev and Lana. What's gonna happen? 3 matches already set up for SummerSlam. Actually 4 matches now. I just heard WWE.com. 3 title matches. But the first match was set up as Lesnar and Orton going 1-on-1. Raw versus SmackDown will be very interesting. Universal title, very first time that the belt will be introduced. Could be at SummerSlam. The belt will be revealed. Never know. As #1 draft pick Seth Rollins from Monday Night Raw will go up against Finn Balor, the rookie from NXT, now come up on the main roster. Balor Rollins could be a heck of a matchup. WWE World Heavyweight title, Dean Ambrose defends against Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is the man, but also Dean Ambrose is too. Dean Ambrose is the WWE champion, World Heavyweight champion right now. It'll be a heck of a matchup, but those two will fight tooth and nail for that title. Another title match, the Women's Championship rematch. Sasha Banks, the new champ, will defend that belt against the former champ Charlotte. It'll be a heck of a matchup for sure. Now we have left is the United States Intercontinental and Tag Team titles. And we'll find out contenders for those belts when we come to them. Possibly the club. Gallows and Anderson will probably challenge a New Day for those belts, and that's my guess. The Intercontinental Heavyweight title be up in the air. I don't know. I know Zack Ryder will get a second shot at it. And what about Rusev? Rusev wants some competitions. I like to see Rusev go 1-on-1 with Braun Strowman. Rusev wants competition. Strowman could be the guy who could destroy anybody, and just. Let's see what else is there. Yeah, that's about it. So I don't know. So be very interesting to see what happens. Will the Undertaker make an appearance at SummerSlam? I don't know for sure. Anything can happen here in the WWE. So I'm really excited. SmackDown's got their own pay-per-view coming in September called Backlash. Check that out. Hopefully on the WWE Network. I can get something on the network already. Let's see. Boy. Well, And my one of my intentions of for the Gamer Dude edition of the show is try to play this game. It's like Sandlot Baseball. Um, Freedom, you can choose your own teams, logos, and skills for each of your players. I've done this. I have an all Ruby Tuesday team at one point, a Ruby Tuesday alumni team, and a Ruby. But the last time I played this was when I was still working for Ruby Tuesday. I'll probably play it again, but before I do play this again, Big League Slugger Baseball, I'm gonna change the since the internet introduced me to a lot more celebrities and all that. I'll probably rearrange the team names and everything else, and have, and plus I no longer work at Ruby Tuesday, but I still want to keep the memory of Ruby Tuesday. Uh, just it's so I'm going to keep the Ruby Tuesday memory alive. I'm going to keep my church friends and my current and former church friends. I think I'll have an all-family team. That's why I think that's one of my new things I want to do is have an all-family team, and including my parents, and the in-laws, and everything, and everybody else in between, cousins and whatnot. So that's what I'm going to do, an all-fam team, and since all of since the majority of the team that I'm going to, majority of my family is originally from New Bedford, and it will be a New Bedford team. So hey, you get to make up your own team names, So that's what I'm looking forward to. The freedom is better than baseball stars. I'll tell you that much right now. But baseball stars is a classic. So I figured I'd get that out of the way. Um, Speaking of teams, speaking of team and teamwork, I noticed something. And working my job at the mall has been a very challenging time. And distracted by the game. Oh, I know. Uh, um, you know, we're supposed to work, and we're supposed to be professional and everything else, and and this is a big thing for the mall and everything else, and we're not supposed to talk to each other, during our job. I understand it. I understand. That's understandable. Also, look professional, be professional, get to work. That's good. I mean, we don't have a lot of people. We got like up to 10 people working, 10 10 people employed for the housekeeping crew at the Dartmouth Mall. No big deal, right? But the problem is that and then we're told that we're supposed to work together, and and show teamwork and all that. I think that in order to show teamwork, we had to have good team chemistry, and the way to build up that chemistry is to talk to each other, communicate, communicate with each other, and that's what we need to do. I know we have walkie talkies and all that, and just or huddle together, come up with a plan, and go boom, right there. When I was working at Ruby Tuesday, we had that. We had that chemistry. We get to talk to each other, but at the same time, we're well-rounded. We're talking, having a good time, trying to work, trying to keep a good attitude, and all things. But I think it comes different here when it comes to housekeeping and house cleaning. I'm mainly by myself mostly, and I'm a crazy person. I talk to myself a lot, and the fact of the matter is that I think it's that I'm not angry at my bosses or anything else. I can understand I understand the rules, but we gotta, the key here is teamwork, and I think if we have great chemistry, we can have a great team. If we have a great team, we're gonna be successful, and that's what like I said, like in football, the Patriots had great chemistry. That's why they've been winning, because they work as a team. They respect each other, and that's what Bill Belichick wanted, and that's why they've been winning. And it angers me to have 31 other owners complain about it. And then he said, "Oh, let's frame Brady," because I believe one of the Colts ball boys had planned the needle inside the ball, and then handed over to Mike Kenzel and put the frame on the Patriots. I think the Patriots were set up from the get-go, and I think they were set up. Brady was set up. Everybody, the equipment people were set up, and I think the Patriots were definitely set up. And it's really, really stupid on the Colts' part, and so they decided to do that. I have no respect for the Colts whatsoever anymore. And so I believe they set the Patriots up, and they were set up, and Brady took the fall for it. And I think because they know they couldn't beat the Patriots, and they decided to do that. So, but you know what? It happened. It happened. Jeff Pash is an idiot. Tim Wells, Ted Wells is an idiot. Mike Kenzel is an idiot. And Troy Vincent is an idiot, and there's the biggest idiot of all, Roger Goodell, who's so stupid enough to fall for the owner's tricks. All the other 31 owners, except for Robert Kraft, idiots. Morons, douchebags. They don't care about the Patriots except themselves. Actually, I'm going off one key here, but what I'm trying to get back to is when, like I said, when I worked at Ruby Tuesday, we had that teamwork and chemistry. We were working so well, and until they fired my boss that I worked at, Chris Vieira, we had that chemistry. Once they fired my boss, Chris Vieira, everything went downhill. The teamwork was gone because most everybody left Ruby Tuesday, and because they got a guy in there who just wants people to work like robots and machines. And that's why I hate it. I like to work with emotion. I like to work with passion, and making things better and making things great. But the general manager they had after they fired Chris was, was not the guy that I wanted to work under. And so once I got the job over at the Swansea Mall at that time back in 2010, I quit there, and then I realized that it's too far from me, and it makes me waste gas. Um, I was looking for something closer and hoping to get something closer to home. And when the mall opened, when the Dartmouth Mall had an opening, I took that opening, even though I had to sacrifice uh, 14 hours to do it. I sacrificed 14 hours of work, and just you know, and 40 hours, and you find well, it's 26. It is 14 hours. I sacrificed 14 hours of work just to work closer to home, and it was it was convenient because my dad at the time didn't have a vehicle of his own. He had to let my brother borrow it, so borrow his car. So I had to drive my father to work every single day. Now that he's retired, I don't have to worry about that anymore. And so I'll tell you, it's like I said, it's been a very very difficult ride these past 6 years, and more of a challenge this year. Then I opened up a YouTube account, and like I said, becoming on going on the internet is more challenging nowadays, and so you have to deal with everything else, deal with people that you don't know, and all that good stuff. So I think I'm gonna be okay. I survive, and just I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do what I do best, and get ready to get geared up for August, and we'll see what August brings. Because August is like the final full month of the summer, and then what happens? September comes around, the kids will be back in school. Fall will be coming around. Before you know it, Halloween will be coming, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, and I'll tell you one thing. This coming December will be 1 year since my father retired. Unbelievable, So this is, my father's spending his first full year in retirement mode. In retirement mode. So it's going to be something that you know my dad's used to. He is doing very well in his retirement. There's only what he does. What he did was he used to be a mechanic. And he was the crew chief in the back for Sears Auto Center, and really good guy. He cares a lot about the younger people, on young guys, as far as he mentors them and everything else. Try to set an example, helping our neighbors and all that. He's got a heart of a servant. That's what my father has, is the heart of a servant, and that's what he does. He always serves, and he always does that, and really proud of him. I love my father. He's really cool, really awesome, and I'm hoping that he enjoys it. He's been enjoying his retirement. He's been relaxed and everything else. It's a good thing for him. I think it's going to be beneficial for all of us down the road. It's going to be awesome. So, what's going to happen this August? We know the Portuguese feast is coming up. Am I attending? That's a good question. I think I'm going to. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'll probably go after work and just park at Market Basket and start to walk up there. I'll probably bring my GoPro cam because I will, just I'm definitely going to bring my phone too. Obviously, you need to. So it's going to be. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good. Um, who knows what's going to happen next? And I don't know. Well, let's see. That is all the time. Oh yeah, that's right. This coming Friday, FYE is coming out for New Day's box of Bootio cereal. I think I'll save some money just to pick that up. I think I'm gonna pick up a box of Bootio cereal. I'm going to. I'm going to pick up a box of Bootio cereal so I can hold it up and go, Bootios! They make sure you ate booty. So so let's see what happens. And was it August? Speaking of work, my friend, one of my coworkers, Donald is coming back to work after being out for over a month with a back injury, and he's okay. He's ready to go. He was ready to get back to work, and now he's anxious to get back to work. Now he's coming back Monday, so I can go back to relaxing my mind while I work outside and hopefully trying to stay cool. And it's not been easy. The summer's not been kind to me. You know, if you're going outside, it's a lot hotter than usual. So we'll see what happens, huh? So let's see. Is there anything else I should talk about? Well, that's all the time. That's it. It's all the time I have on this show and on this episode of the show, I should say. And hope everyone enjoyed it. Remember, use your head, don't do stupid things. Remember, coolness is the essence of a happy person. You guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful afternoon, wonderful evening. If it's hot where you are, crank up your ACs and stay cool. Or crank up a fan. It'd be nice. Crank up a fan if you want to. Or if it's cold, warm up. If it's rainy, stay dry. If it's dry outside, and you're dirty and all that, take a shower. I don't know. Who knows for sure what's going on? Our New England weather is totally nuts and out of their minds. All right, so guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully see you on episode 572. Hopefully I give you the Gamer Dude edition, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do with the Big League Soccer Baseball if I decide to play it, and I'll tell you when that will happen. But right now, I want to do my thing and I gotta mosey on and watch the Sox game and making sure the pets are okay and everything else. All right, see you guys later. Have some fun and goodbye.